2K video, ass fat, how long? My nigga in the cut making plays on his iPhone, and I don't bring shit to the table but an iPhone.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay y'all, I'm making weird, I know. Hey y'all, I ain't been here forever. Like, I ain't been here forever. This is awkward. I ain't been here forever. Ever. But today, y'all already know, I'm finna bring y'all the most embarrassing, the most weirdest, uncomfortablest story time. Because I feel like the story time needs to be told. And I feel like y'all need to know. Like, I feel like I know I'm close, but I feel like y'all need to know about the story time. Oh, but yeah, y'all, I'm finna tell y'all the most embarrassing story time I done ever had. Like, this is the most embarrassing one I've ever had. I don't think I told y'all one story time, and that one blew up. I'm not finna lie to y'all, that one blew up. It didn't blow up like all the other YouTubers, but I was happy for the way it did blow up. But yeah, so let's get right into the video, and I'm gonna tell y'all a rundown on everything that happened. And I'm not even gonna use names because I don't even know the people's names. I don't even know their names, so I ain't even gotta use no code name at this point. I could just be like manager, you know, whatever. I don't even know. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So y'all, as y'all can see from the title, what I am fit to tell y'all, and yes, y'all. Yes, your girl is 17 now, and whenever this happened, I was 16, and I know I should have got this video out for y'all. If y'all hear the fan in the back, y'all, I'm sorry. I just get hot quick, and, you know, it just starts sweating, and I start looking greasy, and it just be a lot. But, so, so this story time happened when I was, like, this story time happened whenever I was like 16. I was 16 years old, and it was the summertime, and I was trying to look for a job because your girl wanted a wig. I wanted a wig before school started. Like, my plan was to get a wig before school started. Yeah, I wanted a wig, and I wanted to get my hair installed by the best hairstylists out there. And you know, so I don't know. I was just applying at everything. I was applying at McDonald's, Taco Bell, Max, Walmart. I was just applying to everything. Anything, you name it, girl. Anything down here, I was applying to. So, I was on Facebook or whatever, you know, scrolling, just minding my own business, just being bored. And I was scrolling, and so I seen that an opening, that was hiring. So I think the post was super duper old. But I remember I was going on their page, and I was just like, you know what? Since I'm looking for a job, maybe I should go send an application in. This is really not my first time sending the application in. So I applied or whatever, send my application in. I wait 2 days, get them a chance to look at it, review it, you know, see how old I am, you know, just get them time to review it. So then I get them time to review it or whatever. I call, tell them my name, and I tell them when I send my application in and what position I applied for. So I applied for stalking because I hate getting behind the cash register, y'all. I cannot, like, my nerves get so bad. I get the messing up on people's stuff. Like, girl, let me tell you, I just did not want to do cash register. Like, I didn't, so I didn't apply for it. So the woman tell me, no, I'm going too fast. The first time I called her, she told me to call her back tomorrow. So I guess to see if I really wanted the job, or if I really, really wanted it. So I called her again, and then that's when we started getting into what position I applied for, and so then I asked her, did she have any openings? So she told me she had an opening that Saturday. Was that Saturday or Friday? It was one of them. And it was at 9:30. She sent me for 9:30. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna, get myself ready. I think it was at 9:30 or 10:30. I had it up in my notes. Then I ended up taking all of them off because I didn't get no job from you. But she had it for 9:30, and so we're just gonna say 9:30, okay? So I got there earlier than the time, so the way I could know, like, if they got somebody ahead of me, or if they can go and get me in, like, you know, stuff like that. So, I go in, I had my outfit out ready, girl, ready. I wish I had a picture, but it was a black dress. I had on a black dress, and I had on some clear sandals, and I had like this shimmer that be up on my nose right now, and I had like some lip gloss or whatever. Not too much. I had on my glasses, and I had my purse with me in case I needed my ID or social security card with social security number. So, I get there, whatever. I walk in. It's this window thingy, and so I had walked to the customer service area, because usually that's where I figured that's where you ask, like, when they looking for somebody, or like somebody over the building or something like that. So I went over there. It already had somebody getting the interview before me, so I didn't really like knock up on the window or do anything like that. I was just standing there. So then this woman come to the window, and she asked me what my name was. I told her what my name was, and then she was like, okay, he'll be right out. I said, okay, cool. This is when the bull crap started happening, y'all. So then the man come out. Like, no. First he take a glance at the window. Then when he take a glance at the window, he didn't come out. He walking super fast. I mean, walking so fast. Like, are we doing a race? He walking so fast. Like, he was walking fast. So then he was like, hey, how you doing? Just walking fast. I was like, I'm doing good. Like, I'm trying to catch up with. I'm like, sir, do you want me to walk with you? Or, like, where are we going? Why are you walking so fast? The interview not going to be right here. So I noticed that everybody else's interview was downstairs. Why is we going upstairs? Like, I'm so confused right now. I never had an interview going upstairs, especially when we at a store. So that kind of like, I'm sorry, y'all. My glasses he took a glance. I mean, he took a glance. So then he walking super fast. Then we bust this right. And then we make another right. And we going upstairs. I mean, he running up the stairs. Mind y'all, I'm up in sandals over here trying to catch up with this man. I'm like, oh no, like, you literally running, and I'm at your interview like, is this what we doing? Is this what we representing? Like, why are you running? Why are you almost running? There's no reason why you should be running almost upstairs. So then we get in his office or whatever. Mind y'all, I almost fell because the stairs is raggedy. Like, the stairs were coming apart. Like, it was this black, like, you know that little grip piece that be up on it, like, on the stairs? Not on, like, the stairs at your house, like, at, like, buildings and stuff like that. Like, the grip piece, those were coming up. And it's like, I got on sandals, and I'm finna run. And if I run, I'm going to fall. So I was irritated. I was already irritated with that. Like, red flag. And y'all know what? Every time I say a red flag, we're going to put a red dot right here. So that was one red flag. We're going to count how many red flags this was. So then I get into his office. You know, his office looking nice, all clean. And so we get into his office. I didn't sit down. I mean, I did sit down. But now that I'm taking business classes, I know that whenever you go to an interview, you're not supposed to sit down. Don't sit down until they allow you to sit down. That was one thing. I was only 16 years old. So it's like, I didn't really know all that. It was my first ever interview. Like, I never had an interview before. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. Maya, keep that in mind. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know any rules behind it. I was just, a kid going into the real world. So, I get that whatever, I sit down or whatever. He then start, I think he get on his computer or something like that. So then he asked me, what's my name? And so I tell him my name again. And then he gonna say parents should give their kids simpler names. Excuse me? That's what was going through my head at first, so I just laughed it off. I was like, okay, you're kind of pushing it. You already done started running. Then we get upstairs and you start making rude remarks. I should have caught on to that right there and should have left. But I really wanted it. My y'all, I really wanted this wig, and I was like, I'm taking any opportunity that I can get to get this wig. So, boom. He made me mad with that because you don't say nothing like that to me. You don't say it. You don't do that. You don't do that. So, my y'all, I'm finna tell y'all my name, Nakara. That's my name, Nakara. Is that, y'all, let me know if that's simple or if that's too much. Like, how was that? It's not, okay. Anyway, so yeah, he said that parents should give their kids simpler names. I instantly got offended because what do you mean? What do you mean? So I just laughed it off over there. You know, I'm like, you know, just laughing. I was like, you know, I was laughing like, okay. So then, after that, he then asked me what position I applied for, and I told him stalking, and instantly he got quiet. And so I was like, okay, this is awkward, you know. So, mind y'all, before I even get started, whenever y'all go to an interview and they ask you a math problem, are they supposed to give you a math sheet before? And I meant to ask my career development teacher that, but at the time I didn't know. Because I'm just now starting to take business classes. So, it's like, I didn't know that until I got on the phone. Actually, I didn't know that until I got on the phone with my girlfriend. And she told me that, yeah, she told me that. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that. So, y'all, it's just a whole rundown. It's a hot mess. So, then we get, so then it gets quiet or whatever. He then asked me, he didn't even ask me what grade I was up in, how old I was, what do I want to do with my life. None of that. Like, why do I choose this job? None of that. Question that you should ask at an interview. He instantly started asking me what's 7 times 7. Y'all, when I tell y'all question marks popped up around my head, I'm sitting there like, I'm nervous. Why would you ask me that? He started counting his fingers like I mean, dude literally going fast. He was literally going super fast. He was like I mean, he ain't give me no time. He just threw a question. He just threw a math problem at me. So I instantly started thinking, I'm like, okay. What is it? You know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And guess what I said, y'all? 14? I said 14.
Oh, this is insanely embarrassing.
I said 14. And so he instantly started judging me off of that. Like, he instantly started talking so bad on me after that. So then he said, no, I'm going to give you another try. He then asked me what 7 times 7 again. And I said, and he started doing this. Fast. And he was tapping his foot too. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even ready for this. And you over here, literally 7 times 7. Mom wasn't even thinking. I was not thinking about none of it. I wasn't. I was just mind blown that this man really asked me what 7 times 7. And you even asked me why I choose this job. And I don't even go up for cash register. I didn't even apply for cash register. So I was confused. And why this man asking me 7 times 7? You don't even know my name. Barely even know my name. You get what I'm saying? You don't even know why I want this job. You get what I'm saying? So that was red flag right there. So then after that, I told him I didn't know it. And so, because I was nervous, like, at the moment I was nervous, but if he would have gave me a worksheet and gave me a whole lot of times and gave me about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes to finish all the questions, would have ran straight through that. But it's like, that really hurt my feelings, because it's like, you really sit there and try to make me feel dumb. And I'm only 16, and you knew that I was 16 because he looked at my paperwork, and it had my name, it had my name up on it, it had my age up on it. You get what I'm saying? Knew I was a baby at that point. So then he was like, well, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to go home, and I'm gonna need you to study your math. I'm gonna need you to work on your math, and I'm going to need you to come back in 2 months, and we could redo this. And I was like, okay, you know what? At this point, I'm not coming back, because you already assaulted me about my name. 2, you didn't ask me a question that you shouldn't have asked me. You should have had me warm up at first. You know, get to know me. Get to know why I want the job. Instead of just throwing a question at me. You don't know if it, like, come on now. You going based off of, I don't know what his problem was that day. But I just know it kind of made me mad, because it's like, you sit there and did all that. Like, come on now. You done already ran. Had me run up the stairs. You got me running in front of all them people at that point. Then we upstairs at an interview. Why am I upstairs? I should be downstairs. So it's like, I couldn't even talk stuff for real, because nobody was up there upstairs. So it was like, if I did say something, I don't know what this man's intentions is. Nobody's upstairs but his office. And I had to get down them stairs. No. So I was like, I'm not finna talk no stuff. And I'm in these sandals. No. I was thinking smart. Not dumb. So then after that, he started saying how he can't help me if I can't help myself. And he was saying that I need to do better. And I just like all this belittling me stuff. And I'm like, sir, I'm only 16. I literally just turned 16. Like, why are you belittling me? I'm still a baby. Like, come on now. I'm confused. And I'm irritated. And I was sensitive, because it's like, I really wanted a job. And I really want this wig, you know? So then when he started talking, I instantly started getting up. I get up because it's like, I'm not going to sit here and let you belittle me. Now, that's common sense right there for me to get up. It's okay for me to get up and leave. Because first of all, I know that I can just leave. But it's like, you had no right to talk to me like that. That was rude. And I shouldn't have had even accepted that disrespect. But it was a lot that I couldn't say, because one, I was upstairs and I had to think smart. How the heck was I finna get down in time? Nobody was up there. It was just his office up there. No, I was not finna do that. So then I walked downstairs or whatever. I'm instantly like, he gave me my paperwork back. And he had all my information up on it. And I'm walking out. Everybody just looking at me. Like, all the workers just looking at me. And so I'm walking out. Like, I walk to the truck. And I get in the truck. And my grandma asked me how the interview go. And I told her I didn't get the job. And while I was saying it, I was trying not to cry. Like, I was like, I didn't get the job. So then my grandma was like, well, you know, there's other times. You know, there's other opportunities. And so I'm like, he was so rude to me. Like, he told me that he can't help me if I can't help myself and stuff like that. So then my grandma got mad. Like, she was irritated. She was like, do you want me to go in? I was like, no, because I don't want her to go in and make a scene. And the person that is there, somebody else from another place could be there, and then they see that, you know, if I don't get the job, this how I'm gonna react, you know. So I just kept it kosher, and I just told my grandma, no, you know, he gonna get his karma from how he did me. But I was just shocked. Like, I was shocked. Like, my feeling was hurt. I wasn't gonna lie. I got in the car, I started crying. So then we get home, I'm still crying. Like, my feelings was hurt. I'm not even gonna lie. I told my grandma everything was happy. So then I come in my room, I lay down, my lights off, just sad. And like, just sad, and I felt so belittled. So then I called my girlfriend, and I was like, I couldn't even talk for real. Like, I just started breaking down, crying. Like, just sad. Like, I was crying so hard. I was just sad. So like, my girlfriend was like, he ain't had no right to do that. And if he was going to ask me some math problems, he should have had a worksheet already printed out for me to do and time me for 5 minutes. Like, you know, like, not even 5 minutes, like a minute. You get what I'm saying? Like, just gave me a worksheet. My nurse is already bad. So, like, I was already irritated. I told her about how he belittled me and everything. She was just there. And so then I told her I'm going to call her back. Well, actually, I told her I'm going to put her on hold. So then I called my mama because my mom was texting me. And I instantly started crying, like, crying again. And so my mama was like, that's crazy. And that, it was just a lot. Like, I was just, that day, I just felt so bad. Like, that really hurt my feelings. And I planned on doing this interview that day after, but I was just irritated. But, yeah, like, I just feel like, moral of the story is, when they start antagonizing you for your name, girl, you better leave. You better leave. Because, one, why are you even running? That's my question. Why are you even running? Why are you running? That just blew me off. Why are you running? I'm so confused on why you're running. So I was already confused about that. Why are we running? Like that confused me. But other than that, I feel like, you know, and you wanna know something, y'all? I actually got a job. I ended up getting me a job. But it wasn't there though. But I ended up getting me a job, and but yeah. Bye, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you be notified when I post another video. And see you guys later.
Fuck a conzo if it ain't the penthouse. Real hood bitch slaying a couture gown.